Welcome to another episode of
The Epic Family Road Trip!
So last night we stayed in the camp there. It was a beautiful, beautiful place, just surrounded in spectacular mountain scenery. Today we're just taking a walk back into the village. Hey, are we gonna be able to park this thing?
Hey!
Hi, Keith. We got room for this thing.
I was thinking
In June of 2025, we shipped a Ross Monster overland truck from Baltimore to Antwerp. From there, we set off on an 11,000 kilometer journey, visiting our roots in the Netherlands before heading north through mountains and along Norway's stunning coastal roads to Europe's northernmost drivable point. From there we turned south through Sweden, Finland, and the Baltics, into Poland, the Czech Republic, and across Austria to Switzerland, and finally up to my sister's place near Frankfurt, Germany. That's where we'll park the truck until we return for phase 2 of our European adventure.
Good morning. We had a really restful night last night, sleeping here in this beautiful walking park, and I guess it has some like healing pools or a river. I'm not sure. I couldn't quite understand the Google Translate when the gentleman was telling us, but it was really quiet, and it is just so beautiful. This morning there were some cyclists and walkers like at 4:30 in the morning, so it's just getting light. So they inspired me to get out and stretch my legs before driving. We have I think it's about a 4-hour drive this morning, which always takes around 7 because traffic going in the cities or going through small towns just takes a lot longer. It's neat to hear church bells ring.
Good morning. We're leaving that beautiful forest spot behind, and it's truly, you know how they say, park for night, not camp for night. That's one of those kind of spots which is they're very careful to make sure you don't camp. You don't set up table and start cooking outside and put out an awning. It's just a place to park for one night, and everyone respects that, and the locals don't mind when you do that. And then in the morning you just pack up and leave. But it's beautiful in the forest there, very quiet, good to sleep. But we did talk to a gentleman who was parked behind us, and he only spoke German. He didn't speak a word of English, but with Google Translate we got most of it, and he told us so much incredible history about the whole area, and really about Bavaria, the whole Bavarian region. So, and it's not something you can just drive through and experience properly. So, as you know, we just have time to get down there, hopefully set up camp somewhere in the mountains, and then drive all the way back to my sister's. But next time, hopefully we can spend a lot more time in Bavaria. It's absolutely beautiful and just steeped in very rich history. So today we've got about 4 hours drive to Switzerland, and we're going to take you with us, heading to the mountains. So a little complication for traveling through Austria and Switzerland. They both require what they call a vignette, and we now know you need one for this class of vehicle over 3.5 tons. You need a special box. There's no tolls in Germany, it's free. And we're literally going about an hour down the road, and then we're in Switzerland, which requires a whole different system. So anywho, just a complication. Plus they don't have the US in their system. It took her about an hour to find a workaround.
So now we have to charge. The minimum is 75 euro. And €5 for the box rates for the first time, €8 have to charge. in the box.
How long does it last?
It's like a kilometer, so you drive the kilometers. It will be for 350 kilometers enough.
Not to complain, but when you get a large coffee to go, they give it in a sample cup and they only fill it halfway.
But it's delicious.
It's always good coffee. I'm just used to, in North America,
If you got a large,
you get a cup that big and it's full right to the top.
You get a liter of coffee
Yeah.
for $5. So this must be the official border.
So here in Switzerland, apparently you can do the whole registration online. So that's kind of cool. I'm just working through the process. After sorting out the toll vignette situation, we set our sights on Lauterbrunnen, a place we'd heard about from our YouTube friends Robert and Tina. We got an email from viewers of our channel who live in Austria, but he's from Ontario and lived and worked in Ontario. His wife is from Holland, from the Netherlands. And yeah, we unfortunately weren't able to get together for a coffee like was suggested on the email, but you gave the suggestion that we camp here at Lauterbrunnen, and thank you so much for that suggestion. We probably wouldn't have found this place if you hadn't emailed us about it, so thank you. And this week while we were going through Austria, according to your email, you and your wife were out of town. You're in the Netherlands for a wedding, so maybe next time we'll have coffee, but thanks for the suggestion. We really appreciate it. Once again, the mountains called and the road answered. We climbed past quiet mountain villages, green pastures, and shimmering alpine lakes, each turn revealing another breathtaking view. As the road dipped into the Lauterbrunnen Valley, the glaciers of Jungfrau loomed in the distance, guiding us towards Lauterbrunnen, a valley carved straight out of a dream.
Es americano, tío.
As we drove into the village of Lauterbrunnen, we could hardly believe our eyes. Sheer cliffs, cascading waterfalls, and green valleys stretched in every direction. We found a spot in the day parking area and struck up a conversation with one of the attendants, who, as it turned out, had spent part of his youth working on a ranch in Montana. What a small world. Thinking it was a long shot, I decided to call the local campground as we went to grab a quick bite. And luck was on our side. There had been a cancellation. "I can't hold it for you," the attendant said, "but if you come now, you have a good chance." Without hesitation, we jumped back in the truck, and just like that, we were winding our way down the narrow streets toward camp. Well, this is the tightest spot we've ever gone through so far on this trip, but this is what you do. We're so lucky we got here when we did. It's taken us to a place where have to do some fancy driving to get in there, but hey, we're just happy we got a spot here. I just want to show you a product called the PMP jack system, and we got this at OK 4-Wheel Drive. You can check out their website, ok4wd.com. We'll put a QR code here for you to scan, or there's always a link in the description, and you can go check out this product and all kinds of other products that OK 4-Wheel Drive has for your next overland adventure. But this is a really neat one, like a 3-ton jack, and it fits into this little bag. We keep it under our goose gear here, and that goes into this platform next to your thread on the power unit. The top, which slides in here, it's adjustable. Put it up as high as you need to, put the pin in, and then you just crank on this. And there's an extension here, which you can put on here, give you more leverage. But yeah, it seems like a very flexible unit, and I think one of the best parts is how compact it is. It breaks into 3 parts. It fits into this little bag and tucks nicely under the goose gear platform. After a peaceful night's sleep, we woke up to this unbelievable view, the valley of Lauterbrunnen. It honestly looks like something out of a fairy tale. Sheer cliffs rise almost 800 meters, that's over 2,600 feet, straight up on both sides. Everywhere you look, waterfalls are pouring down the rocks. The name Lauterbrunnen means many fountains, and it fits. There are said to be 72 waterfalls in this valley. The most famous, Staubach Falls, drops nearly 300 meters right above the village. It's absolutely breathtaking. And up above, the Eiger, Monk, and Jungfrau peaks tower over everything. They're glaciers feeding the waterfalls and the rivers below. Today, we're planning to walk into the village and just enjoy the vibe, the sound of the falls, the fresh mountain air, and that peaceful feeling that makes this place so special. So last night we stayed in the camp there. It was a beautiful, beautiful place, just surrounded in spectacular mountain scenery. Today we're just taking a walk back into the village and looking around. But you'll notice there's another village up on top of the mountain, and I was talking to a gentleman yesterday, and the only way to get up there is by train. We'll show you that little train that winds its way all the way up the mountain. Yeah, it's an unbelievably picturesque place. Just everywhere you look, it blows your mind. This is actually where J.R. Tolkien came when he was writing Lord of the Rings, and seeing this valley, he envisioned Rivendell. So I think you'll see why. Lando. As we made our way into the village, we couldn't help but slow down and take it all in. Lauterbrunnen has such a peaceful, laid-back feel. Waterfalls echoing through the valley, alpine chalets covered in flowers, and mountains rising in every direction. We found a cozy spot for lunch, one of those classic Swiss restaurants where everything just tastes better after a morning of walking.
Yum. That looks so good.
Arugula, tomato, mozzarella, pesto on the toast. Oh, it's so good. Sitting on the patio surrounded by this incredible scenery, it's easy to see why people fall in love with this place.
Yeah, sure.
After lunch, we wandered through a few of the local shops and picked up some patches and stickers for the truck, little reminders of our journey in this amazing valley.
I don't know how to call you.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's just breathtaking. Everywhere you look, and then you think you've looked at it before, and then you look again, and then you see another detail or another element to the beauty. Just blows your mind.
As we finished up, rain clouds started rolling in, so we made our way back to the truck. Sitting under the canopy, we could still enjoy the views, the waterfalls, the cliffs, and the mountains towering above. The gentle patter of rain mixed with the crisp mountain air made it feel cozy and peaceful. One of those moments where you can just pause, breathe, and take it all in.
Fall is definitely in the air.
Well, we're pulling out of town. What a beautiful place. It's hard to describe the beauty of this place. We had an enjoyable couple of days here, and now we're heading back north into Germany. Gonna visit my sister and her husband and kids, and possibly my niece and her family if we can make that work. So stick with us. We're heading north and a lot of adventures ahead. We just crossed back into Germany, and we have about 3-4 hours to get up to my sister's place. We're just checking in with her. If she's ready for us to arrive today, that'd be wonderful. And can't wait to introduce you to her and her husband, Waldemar, and their awesome kids.
Showing off their muscles.
Yeah, not really something we expect to see on the Autobahn, but these guys, I think they're from the Netherlands. They were big Chevys with, sounded like big 450s in them or whatever those engines are. Powerful muscle trucks. They're old, they're really old, but in great shape. They've still got them running. It's neat to see. They were pretty thrilled to see another American looking vehicle. We're 450 meters from my sister's house. I've never been there, so I don't know exactly which one it is, but as long as we got the addressing correctly, we should be arriving shortly. Hopefully our truck fits. She said park in my driveway, but I haven't seen any driveways that look...
These are okay.
Yeah, it'll be tight one way or another. Hey, I'm gonna be able to park this thing?
Hey.
Hi, Keaton. What's up, man? Good to see you.
Hi.
Hey.
You think we'll be able to park this?
Yeah.
Oh my word, you're so...
What? They're huge.
Oh, no.
Hi guys.
Oh, man, yeah, you guys are...
All grown up, eh?
My word, you sound like Christy. Like.
I was thinking...
I love you guys. Now you're all big. I didn't know you were this little. Time's gone way too fast.
Shania got it way too fast.
Look at Uncle Pete still trying to park the truck. It's the cutest thing ever.
Good to see you. Alright, well, thanks for having us, guys.
Of course. This is where I go jogging every morning.
Nice little view. So it's our first night here with my sister Christy and Waldemar and their beautiful children. And they treated us with traditional bratwurst, German bratwurst, and homemade sauerkraut with some broccoli. And the kids are all going to bed early because they get up really early for school tomorrow morning. So we're just going to enjoy this meal in this cozy little apartment. It's actually a huge apartment. We're coming from the truck to this. We don't know what to do with all the room, but what a nice treat. And yeah, we're just going to enjoy this meal, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And in the meantime,
We'll see you down the road. Good. You guys are pros.
Especially mommy.
Vignettes are closed. It's like right over there.
What a fun day this has been. We're having a blast. Just spending real quality time here and learning a lot and seeing this amazing castle, and it just keeps on going up and up and up. So we're excited to see the view from the top.